Today is our last lesson together before winter vacation, so I thought it would be fun for us to do a fun holiday project using shapes. You are going to need a green piece of paper. This was available for pickup at Forstall. If not, use any color you want because you know what? Trees can come in any color at the holidays, can't they? You will also need scraps of colored paper. You don't need to have a full sheet of any color. And in fact, if you don't have colored paper, an old magazine is a great place to find beautiful colors like yellow and green and blue. We can find colors that we need in old magazines. So there are lots of ways for you to do this. You will also need, just for a few minutes, a ruler and a pencil and definitely scissors and glue. So gather your materials and I'll see you in a minute. We are going to get started and we are going to start by turning this green sheet of paper into a tree. And we are going to do that by using the triangle shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a straight edge. If you have a ruler, that works great, but any kind of straight edge. And I'm going to go from the middle of the top to the bottom corner and draw a line. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So that I have my triangle. Then I'm just going to cut it out, making sure that I cut on my lines. These scraps could be saved because we can always use them for something else. When I am done cutting, I will have a green triangle, and that is going to be the base for our tree. I'm then going to take a brown scrap, or any color you really choose, and I'm going to cut a rectangle. Remember, a rectangle has two long sides and two shorter sides. I'm going to use my glue stick, put a little glue on that brown sheet of paper, and now I have my tree. Using my colored scraps, I am going to think of all the wonderful shapes I can. You can do circles, squares, triangles, stars. You can do long rectangles that create lines. There are so many shapes. Diamonds. I'm going to start with some diamonds. So I'm going to cut out some diamonds. Remembering a diamond is kind of like a square, just tilted. So I'm going to cut out a couple diamonds and I am going to glue them on to my tree wherever I want. I am going to create the most beautiful tree that I can imagine. Then, using a different color, maybe I will cut out a star because you know what? I think that would look fantastic on the top of my tree. Now, if you want to draw the shape out on your piece of paper first, that is fine too. Or you can eyeball it like I was doing. I'm going to stick that on the top of my tree. I am going to continue adding shapes to decorate that tree. I think I'm going to add some orange squares to my tree. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I've made the most beautiful tree in the world. I'm going to share with you some examples of some trees that I made before you joined me in the video today. And here is one that I made, and you could see I have some really long rectangles, these orange ones that made lines. I've got some ovals and circles and triangles and squares and star. Another cool way to make a star is you can make two triangles and just lay them opposite on top of each other, and they'll create that nice star image for you if you're having trouble and you'd like a star on the top of your tree. Here's another example that I did, and these again we're using shapes. My entire tree was made using shapes. Shapes can be so much fun, and I hope you have fun making your holiday trees. When you are finished, I would love for you to share your work with me, remembering to ask yourself those questions. Did you follow directions? Were you using good craftsmanship? Did you cut neatly and make something that you're proud of? Were you creative to create the most gorgeous tree that you could imagine? I hope you have fun doing this. I can't wait to see what you've done, and I hope you have an excellent vacation. See you later, guys.